What I do? It's your boy Mel Carb Kennels. So today we're gonna do a Vet IQ hip and joint treat review. This is what it looks like. You get 180 treats for $15, and you get this product from Sam's Club. I brought a similar product that gave you 150 treats. It was $60 at Tractor Supply. So if you're looking for a hip and joint, go to Tractor Supply. Don't go to Tractor Supply. Go to Sam's Club. Now, I'm gonna give a story and then I'm gonna get into this. About 2 months ago, I guess my Cane Corso was going into what I would call an advanced puberty stage. All of a sudden, she just started feeling herself and she decided she was gonna start running at extreme speeds, like she was a greyhound or something. And then all of a sudden she took off and all I heard was, so she ended up hurting her leg or her foot or something. So we decided to give her a rest. Then we took her back out. She took off running, did it again. Gave her a rest. She took off running, boom, did it again. So something said, you know what? Let's do what we can do. You know, we got to do something. So this is what my wife came up with. We came up with, let's give her some medicines for their joints. So, you know, I was skeptical at first because I'm like, all right, glucosamines, I don't really know about it. I don't really understand because I normally deal with bullies and they really don't have any joint issues or growing pains because they only get a certain height. I tried to actually explain this to someone the other day. Went through one ear and out the other. But the tallest that an American bully should ever be is 24 inches, which is an XL. With that being said, if you don't have an XL, your dog's only going to be anywhere from 13 inches to, let's say, 17 inches. But most bullies are right there around 15 to 17 inches. So they don't really have joint issues because they don't have too much weight. They're not really running that fast. So that's just a whole other topic that I'm not even going to get into. So let's just say this. Went out, got these $55 pills plus tax, $60 glucosamine pills from Tractor Supply. Started feeding them to my dog, my Cane Corso. And then also my Presa Canary has little issues with mobility. You know, she'll run and then she'll get tired, like her legs are a little weak after a while. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give my Cane Corso some of this medicine too, some of these supplements. Then I said, you know what? It's 150 in a pack. I'm giving everybody one. So I'm here to tell you now that I gave them this product, this Vet IQ. Actually, I gave them the one from Tractor Supply, but I'm not gonna mention them because it's way too expensive, $55. I feel like the average person can't afford that. So, but this Vet IQ is only $15 at Sam's Club. So if you don't have a Sam's Club membership, you probably can order this, or you can just have someone purchase it for you. But I started giving these to my Mastiffs. Then I said, you know what? Let me just give it to all my dogs just in case. And lo and behold, my Cane Corso's leg issue went away, and my Presa Canary is moving around at incredible speeds and way more mobile than it's ever been before. I feel like with larger dogs, they need that added, whatever's in here, they need that added supplement, and they can't find it anywhere else. So without further ado, I'll get into it. This treat contains 600 milligrams of glucosamine. Glucosamines help to support healthy joints, cartilage, and joint movement. It also provides omega-3s, DHA, and EPA. This helps to lubricate the joint. So keep the joint moving smoothly so it doesn't have any issues with movement, any cramping. And it has MSM, helps to support healthy connective tissues and muscles. So it has a 3-part thing going on where it has, it rejuvenates the cartilage, it provides lubrication, you know what I'm saying, for you got the bone on bone or cartilage on cartilage. It provides lubrication, and it also makes the tissues that connect everything together much stronger. So I believe that maybe, you know, this is my theory on it, maybe dogs ate a lot more gristle and bone. You know, dogs normally ate leftovers, bones, gristles, you know, tough pieces of meat that we couldn't cook or wouldn't eat, you know, hooves and just things that we wouldn't consider, you know, edible. The bottom part of a cow's leg, it was just cartilage, knee cartilage and bones. I figure that's what dogs normally ate. And once we switched over to grain-based kibbles, and even if, you know, they're just not getting enough of that. And even when you switch them over to meats, the meat might not necessarily have the dense amounts of, let's just call it glucosamines or cartilages and things like that. So also inside of this we have vitamin E, which is good. I don't know really what it does. I'm not gonna even go into it. You have fish oil, which is good. You have grapeseed extract, which is I know it's a good mineral, a good extract. You also have rosemary extract. Not quite sure what those do, but I know that, you know, rosemary and all those good things. So I would recommend, though, that you give this to your dogs. The directions on here are basically, man, is it really directions? Wow. Oh, I see why this is so cheap. So you got to give them 5 chews if they're 100 pounds for maximum benefit. And the other ones I were giving my dogs, you would just have to give them one treat per 80 pounds. But you know, it is what it is. So I need to give the dog 5 of these treats a day. And really I would just give it 60 to 100. I could probably get away with giving it 2 to 3 treats a day for the big dogs and 1 chew for the small dogs. I'm not gonna go all the way out because I also feed them more chicken now, and a higher quality dog food. So yeah, I give this rating, I rate this at about a C, because the other glucosamine pills I was given, you only had to give them 1 pill per 80 pounds. So I was just gonna give them 1 pill for dogs that are 100 above. You know, because none of my dogs are like 120 really. They're just about like 110 tops. So if it says 100, 100, 110, 80, 80, 110, I was just giving them 1 or 2 anyway. So some days I may give 2, and some days I may give 1. Well, some days I may give 3 of these to the big dogs, and maybe 1 or 2 to the small. So we're gonna run through this fairly quickly. But I recommend this product.